I feel like I'm bathed in white today all around me, but it's just the skylight and a bright day, and I'm not going to complain about it. So, how's everybody getting on with the lockdown? I think what it's shown to me is that there are alternative ways of achieving the same result. And we get very stuck in our ways, don't we, about things we must do, that we sort of go through life um, in auto mode. And what I mean by that is we are carrying out certain activities and expecting results to improve. We are, in effect, in things like education, going, sending our kids towards an education that we can't explain to them what it's doing other than enforcing force control. Do you remember that song? We don't need no education. Yes, that song actually had a point, right? How much do we need education when it's been a pretty simple process to just say, right, schools, you close down as of today, and you'll open again at some point in the future? Well, for me, that says that you could do without the school in the first place, because it's not an essential, is it? If you're saying that the only people who can go to school are the kids of key workers who can't be home with them, is that then saying that the whole process of education is just a babysitting exercise, a facilitation exercise, which would be pretty sad, really, because teachers put a lot into their work and a lot into providing what students need to be able to be educated. So I would not agree that we don't need no education. We need some, but it's how we look at it. It's all in the delivery. For example, if you take a dictionary definition of education, it's one of them is it is an enlightening experience. Just think about those words for a minute. An enlightening experience. It's bringing something into your world that wasn't there before, that's making you go, oh, I didn't know that. I'd like to know some more about that. Throughout our children's lives, that response becomes lower and lower and lower and lower. It's more there in the primary sector where their minds are open and they take in more and everything is a mystery. But unless we keep up with building creativity, building inquiring minds within them, by the time they get to secondary, let's say grade 10 or year 10, it's all gone. And they start looking at education as something that is being done to them, being forced through them, which is really quite sad, really, because it's supposed to be an enlightening experience, which brings so much more to their lives. I think the good thing about this period of home education is not necessarily that parents can see what we as teachers go through every day. That's a nonsense. Parents see that and a whole lot more. I know this. Remember, parent, teacher, my two hats. Okay. What the good thing about it is that it provides an opportunity to actually provide enlightening experiences for your child and reigniting that whole idea that there's a whole world out there to be learned, to be explored, to have these enlightening experiences that can change your life and help you make decisions that will change your life, if that makes sense. So I'm going to end there for today, but we might not need no force control, according to the song, but we definitely need some education. It keeps the world a pleasant place to be. It keeps conversation going. It promotes human interaction, and it promotes all the goodness that there is in the world. So let's think about the way that we deliver it today as home educators at the moment, because tomorrow we will go on to thinking about how we would want the system to change after coronavirus, because one way or another it must change. It changed from the school building to home quite quickly. How is it going to change back? Because we're going to have difficulty convincing our kids that they have to go to school to get an education when we've spent weeks having them at home. Is it just a social issue? Something to think about, hey? Have a good day.